You are welcome to Science Tutorials with Frameternity the Schoolboy. Today we are going to take a look at basic technology. And we have a question on the board. The question says, government decided to teach technology in basic education schools that students can A. Become lecturers, B. Become technologists, C. Enter federal universities of technology, D. Make what they want, E. Understand technology and become creative. Question source is Nzebunachi Shaw Alpha in Basic Technology for JSSCE, Model Questions 2010, Objectives Question 1.
Admission. 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 Dear ladies and gentlemen, I bring good news. Admission into the diocese on the Niger School of Pharmacy Technician EENU Mission Hospital is on. The School of Pharmacy Technician (PhT) is an accredited tertiary institution that offers students a diploma degree to work in hospitals and pharmaceutical companies in order to promote safe and effective use of medicines at grassroots level. Graduates of pharmacy tech.
Now let's go back to the question. Government decided to teach technology in basic education schools that students, this should be students, can A. Become lecturers, B. Become technologists, C. Enter federal universities of technology, D. Make what they want, E. Understand technology and become creative. For us to be able to answer this question, there's need to understand the question. The question is talking about the importance or why technology, why we teach technology in basic education schools. Now, first of all, let us understand what is technology. If you understand what is technology, then it will help us to really answer the question. Now, what is technology? Technology has to do with application of the knowledge or concept of science in solving human needs. You know, those in science, scientists would discover a particular thing. Now, it takes technology to be able to, transform any discovery into human use. A country with a well-developed technology can make proper use of their natural resources. Natural resources is bestowed by nature. Is there. Different countries, different nations, they have their own natural resources. Is there. But it can only be discovered by woman. Scientists can discover that a particular leaf has a particular active ingredient that can actually cure a particular disease. If that country where such leaves is discovered has the technology, they can transform the active ingredient, the content of that leaves, to medicine, and the members of the society can now use those medicine to cure their diseases. But if that country doesn't have enough well-developed technology, it will be a waste. And before what's going on, people from other countries will come and buy that natural resources from them, or even take it away from them by any means, and they use their technology, their own technology to transform it into medicine. And the country that had natural resources will now start going to those companies, those countries to import these medicines. The same thing is obtainable in crude oil. Crude oil, petroleum, crude oil is natural resources bestowed by nature. But if a country doesn't have the technology to refine this crude oil to produce fuel, petrol, cooking gas, coal tar, and other things, and other petrochemicals, the natural resources will just remain there. The petroleum, the crude oil will just remain there. And before what's going on, people from other countries that have the technology will come, and buy the crude oil at a very cheap rate relative to what the owners of the crude oil would have made if they have the technology to refine the crude oil. So what am I trying to say? Technology is creativity. Technology is very important in every society, in every nation. Because if a country that has technology can create a home, even in a desert, yes. Why a country that doesn't have technology will be suffering in the midst of plenty? There are a lot of countries like that in the world. There are some countries that don't even have crude oil, don't even have any most of these natural resources, but because they have the technology, that one enjoying the natural resources of other countries. This is the importance of what? Technology. So it is very important that the government, it's so important that the government decided to teach it in what? Basic education schools. Because not everybody may have the opportunity to go for higher educations. So at that basic level, even if the student is not able to continue further his or her education, this technology will help the students to be creative, to understand technology, and be able to apply whatever knowledge acquired in creating what will benefit mankind, and also what will earn him or her a living. There are different areas of technology. There are different areas. Fashion and designing, catering, You also have engineering, mechanical, even computer engineering. Also, we have the chemical engineering. So these are all different areas where the knowledge of technology is applied. So I think we'll stop here. Let's just go to the question and see if we can get the correct answer.
Technician School ENU who wish to study pharmacy in the university can obtain direct entry into any university of their choice. The school has a well-equipped laboratory, comfortable hostel, and a healthy refectory. The requirements for admission are credit in English, mathematics, biology, chemistry and physics. In GCE, WAEC, NECO, NABTEB are not more than 2 sittings.
Option A says, become lecturers. This is basic education school and lecturers. This option has no relationship with what we are talking about here, even though yes, maybe in future, those that continue to the university level may become lecturers anyway, but not everybody that attain basic education may get to that level, so I won't pick this. Become technologists. Yeah. Technologists, okay, but that is not the main thing. By acquiring the knowledge of technology, formally, because for you to be for the person to be addressed or known as technologist, at least you would have gotten to a higher level of education before that name technologist will be the person answers such name, take such title. I wouldn't take this, even though it looks as the answer, but I wouldn't take it because there are more to that. Okay, now enter Federal Universities of Technology. Of course, now for those that are able to get to that level, not all may get to that level, so I won't take this. Make what they want. Yes, this looks somehow, yeah, but it's not the answer. It's too shallow to be the answer. Make what they want. It's not really the reason for including it in teaching it in basic education schools. So I won't take this. Understand technology and become creative. As I said before now, technology is all about creativity. Once you can create something from a particular knowledge to serve humanity, to help, to solve human basic needs. The basic need may be housing, maybe food, the knowledge of knowing that you can process garri from cassava is technology. It takes technology to process garri from cassava. There are many of them. It takes technology to know how to process palm oil from palm fruits. There are many of them. So it's all about what? Creativity. So I will take this as the answer. So the most appropriate answer here is what? Even though these other options look somehow, tempting, but the most appropriate option here is E. Understand technology and become creative. So government decided to teach technology in basic education schools that students can understand technology and become creative.
The School of Pharmacy Technician (PhT) is located at ENU Mission Hospital, Agidi, Anambra State. For more information, call 0803 708 1512, 0813 868 2003, 0803 267 5322. Diocese on the Niger School of Pharmacy Technician. A tradition of excellence.
Thank you very much for your attention. Please, if you have any question, feel free to chat me up on WhatsApp. My WhatsApp line is on the screen. Please, my lectures are on YouTube and Facebook. My YouTube and Facebook name is Pharmeternity the Schoolboy. It's on the screen. Please feel free, subscribe to my YouTube channel, like and follow my page, so that whenever I post new lectures, you'll be among those that will get the alert. Please like, comment, share, encourage your friends, your students, your colleagues, your children to watch my lectures. God bless you as you support my mission. See you next time.